I'm Robbie Jr. This is my shop, Robbie's First Base, and we are the Ball Boys. We've been in business for 25 years now, and we buy and sell autographed sports memorabilia. So it's a long time, especially in this business, because you have to keep on changing. Any business, but really with the sports business, you have to keep on changing with the times because the players change, the people's attitude towards the teams change. New guys come in, old guys go. So you kind of have you really are changing day by day in this business. That's all it was. That's just that. That's Robbie. That's Robbie's first base right there. That's it. So the tin box is, my dad and I were big baseball card collectors back in the 80s. And we had maybe about 50 to 100 cards. And we kept them in this tin box. It was like our safety deposit box. Well, that was at our house to begin with. But then when we started to decide we wanted to sell cards, we brought that tin box here. But we only brought the tin box here on Saturdays and Sundays. And that tin box, selling out of that tin box on the weekends, became this.
Every great moment in sports leaves something behind. I'm Robbie Sr. My son Junior and I have been buying and selling sports history for over 20 years. Our show is on ABC.
I like to say that we were trying to get a TV show and that we were practicing our TV careers and to be actors and this, that, and the other, but none of that be true. The biggest feat with us getting a TV show was my father keeping this place in business for 25 years to give us the ability to even be considered for a TV show. Because literally one day I was sitting here, a producer from New York called us on the phone and said, have you guys ever heard of the TV show Pawn Stars? At the time, Pawn Stars had only been a show for maybe a few months, and I had seen it 1 week before, even told my dad, hey, you should look at this show. They're doing a lot of the same things that we do on a daily basis, except for it's a pawn shop in Las Vegas. So for them to be calling almost seemed like a joke. And sure enough, it was true, it was legit. The girl asked, would we be interested in doing a sports version of Pawn Stars? And of course we agreed. And we get a call a year and a half later. And this is after week by week going back and forth with my dad. You think it's gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? He would say yes sometimes, I would say yes sometimes, he'd say no, I'd say no. You didn't know what was gonna happen. We were just waiting and waiting and waiting. And sure enough, about a year and a half later, we got a call that said that ABC picked up the show and that they were gonna come down here to shoot in like a week.
Every great moment in time.
Sports
leaves something behind. I'm Robbie Sr. My son Junior and I have been buying and selling sports history for over 20 years. They're gonna make us cash, we're gonna buy it. If not, we'll steal it. See you guys.